Hello everyone, it's Leon here and I'm joined by Louise.
Hello.
And we're looking at this thing that Take-Two are teasing. They've got this weird website at the moment up for some kind of company called Advent. And the only reason it's sort of got a lot of people interested in is they talk about DNA splicing and gene therapy, which when it's Take-Two would make you immediately think of...
Bioshock.
Yeah. There's no proof, we don't know anything, it's just a tease at the moment, but it's interesting that it mentions DNA splicing because a company like Take-Two can't talk about a game with gene splicing in without everyone immediately thinking of some kind of shock game. There's a lot of sort of talk on forums, so there's mention of like it looks a bit like Syndicate, someone's mentioned Advent Rising, people are talking about System Shock, all of which are games that I don't think Take-Two own the IP to. It's a utopian city, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've been looking at it, and, you know, if you're looking at it from the news piece that we put out this morning, basically saying we have splicing, we have DNA, they're talking about cities. This company, Advent Technologies, seems to have multiple cities around the globe.
It's a utopian ideal, and this city's wonderful, and everything will be nice.
Everything's perfect, and they've ironed out all, you know, physical and mental illness.
Yeah,
that's
augmenting your DNA, DNA splicing, gene therapy. It's weird. There's loads of little clues and teasery sort of things in there as well. Like, so on the website, there's some weird misspellings, which may be just misspellings, but there's some really odd sort of extra letters in words and sort of letters flipped round. There's a PDF that has it's a stock photo of a scientist, but they've actually shopped in nitrogen, cobalt, vanadium, and oxygen elements. And everyone's going nuts trying to work out, is it atomic weights? Does that mean anything? Do the letters spell anything? Feels like there's something there.
There's something behind it. Definitely all the spelling errors are definitely something interesting that we've just not found out yet, whether someone needs a bit of augmentation before they can start writing or just whether they just need a cup of coffee. I think it's interesting the fact that also on the website when you're scrolling through it keeps coming up with warnings, or it says that, oh, you know, you need to come to our city, but then it will flash up saying that person's then missing and that the Advent is lying to you. You know, so these are all, something's hacking into this company and trying to sort of reveal the truth about it. Which
is what made everyone feel a bit sort of system shocky sort of about it, because that was a kind of, you know, sort of glitchy computer thing going
element.
on.
So all is not well in the paradise that is apparently trying to craft some kind of perfect world. We know how well that goes normally.
I mean, if it was a shock game as well, it would be interesting, because obviously Ken Levine is working with a small team with this whole narrative Legos thing at the moment, so it would be, I presume, not a Levine-led game if it was going to be Bioshock, which could suggest why it looks like kind of sci-fi and it looks a bit different. I mean, again, it could turn out to be something completely different, but that splicing thing is a real sort of, you know, hook into this idea of a sort of utopian sci-fi style Bioshock, and the fact the cities are all over the world almost makes it feel like a world shock type thing.
It feels like it fits, and you know that's all we can do is put the pieces together, and that's kind of wishful thinking. It's Bioshock, but also there's a lot of sort of almost concrete things in there.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't go the direction of Take-Two pointing, then they've been sort of quite scheming in a way.
And we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we shall find out soon. They have announced there is a AAA console game on the way, and I'm guessing this is leading up to a pre-E3 reveal, so we shall know for sure soon. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and we shall catch you guys later.
That was a pretty sweet video, right? If you want to see more, go to GamesRadar's YouTube page over here, or if you want to read, maybe up your game a little bit, go to GamesRadar.com.